Hey guys, welcome back to a new video and welcome if you are new here. So I forgot to vlog anything yesterday, but it is Tuesday today and it was Monday yesterday and I started a 24-hour readathon. So I hope I can finish it before Friday because my exams are on Saturday, so I actually still have to learn in between, so I hope I have enough time to finish it. But I am on hour 21 and 50 minutes, so I read almost like 2 hours 15 minutes I think, so or 10 minutes. So I started yesterday, like I said, and I am going back and forth yesterday and today to another town that's an hour away. So it gives me about an hour to read, like there, and an hour back. So that's why I decided to start the 24-hour readathon yesterday, because I knew it would give me a gap to actually start, and then I can finish the video hopefully before Friday, like I said. So I started yesterday and I was about halfway through It Ends With Us of Colleen Hoover. So I think I just started with part 2, so it's like page 219. So that's where I started yesterday. So I finished the whole last part of the book, like 150 pages I think. So I finished the whole book yesterday before I went to bed. So yeah, I'm actually speechless about this book. I don't know how to feel about it. All I can say is that I thought it would be like a fun, cute romance book. You know, it's like a pink cover. It sounds like a romance. I read the back, but long ago. So before I started, I didn't read the back again. I just started with the book. But yeah, I started it a few vlogs ago with our vacation when me and Yaku went away for the week for the vacation. I finished the book Gone Girl when we were on the vacation, and I started It Ends With Us. So all I can say is I thought it would be a romance book. It is, but it's much more than just a romance book. Basically, you have to be mentally prepared for this book, and I wasn't. So it's very deep. It's very like psychological, so there's a few like mental sicknesses, if I can say it like that, in this book. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but basically I started the book and I was like, oh, I love the characters. Like I loved Lily, I loved Ryle, I loved the sister, I can't remember her name now actually, like Elisa or something. So I loved all of the characters. Like Marshall was very cute. I loved all of the characters. So like halfway through the book, like not even halfway, like maybe like the first 120 pages, I was like, oh, it's a cute romance book, I'll love this book, it's so cute. And then like it started. So I'm not gonna say what obviously started, but if you have read the book, you know what I mean. If you haven't, I won't spoil anything. But yeah, the rest of the book, I was basically like, my nose was buried in it. I couldn't put down this book. I finished it in about 3 days, I think. So yeah, basically all I can say is you have to be mentally prepared to read this book, and I was not. But it wasn't probably my own fault, because the book started with sometimes the one who loves you is the one who hurts you the most. So I was like, no, couldn't be that bad. But yeah. So I have the second book in the series, the blue book, the one that says It Starts With Us. And it follows the like next chapter in their lives that happened after everything. But I don't think I'm ready for the second book. I am, but I'm not. So I think I'm just going to read another book first, and then I think we'll have time in the 24-hour readathon to start the second book. So I think I'm just going to read like a thriller or something else for now. Saturday. So I didn't vlog anything for the rest of the week because it was quite busy. I still had to learn for my exams. So I wrote my exam this morning and then I'm writing another one next week. So obviously the 24-hour readathon has continued for a little while longer than I was expecting, but it's fine because I still had to do work in between and I still had to learn in between, so I couldn't just sit and read in my off time. I still had to learn and everything. But either way, I just finished the book after my exam. I think I had about 50 pages left this morning, and then I just first needed to do my 50 pages. I first needed to do my exam, but basically I finished this book in like 3 days. So yeah, it was very, very interesting. I just couldn't put it down. So it was the 5 Survive book of Holly Jackson. I think if I remember correctly, the timer stands at 14 hours and 4 minutes now because I just stopped it. So there's still a lot of time left for the 24-hour readathon. So obviously this video will probably continue until next week because it's Saturday afternoon now and I still have to learn for my exam for next week. So yeah, this 24-hour readathon will continue for about 2 weeks, I think. But either way, I'll still post it and it's still fun to do it. But yeah, this is my second book done then for this little part because the other book was half a book and this one is the whole book. So yeah, so the book was very nice. So it's a thriller. So it's 5 Survive, 8 Hours, 6 Friends, 1 Sniper. So yeah, the book was very interesting. So it's each of the like chapters are divided into like a time zone. So it starts at 10 p.m. and ends at 6 p.m. And yeah, the storyline was very interesting. Like, I think this will probably, if I had to rate it, be like a 5-star book for me. I want to say I actually did kind of figure out how the story will end. Like, there was a few things I missed, but I had like an idea of what happened about like just over halfway through the book, like maybe like 3/4. Then the whole story like became very clear about what happened and everything. So I won't spoil anything, but if you have read this book, you know what I mean.